Hello everybody, it's the Warhipster here, coming at you with another Contrast Plus painting tutorial, and today we are painting the all-new Tau Stealth Suits Kill Team thing, whatever the name is. We are going to be painting them up today in the classic, well, is it classic? Vior'la scheme. This is the box art, it's white, the white armoured, and I haven't opened my first paint because I'm deeply unprepared. So we're going to jump in and start painting them in just a sec. But a massive thank you goes out to Games Workshop, who sent me these early as part of the Dead Silence Kill Team box set. And they have all been primed in grey Seer. And, well, there's actually not going to be too much of variation here. There's just, I mean, the Tau stealth suits, right? I mean, the scheme is the scheme does. If something comes up, we will of course show off the other bits. And the same goes for the drones and the teleport homer, but again, you know, it's the same colours over and over again, so there shouldn't be anything that's too different as we go along. So we're basically going to focus here on the Chasvray, I believe is what it's called. Anyway, colour we're going to be using first here, weirdly, is going to be Seraphim Sepia, and that's because they have this lovely dirty white scheme, as is always prevalent in Vior'la tiles. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this to basically partition out all of our white details. So I recommend having the box art open for you here, and we're just going to start applying this over everywhere that isn't going to be white. So with all that Seraphim Sepia applied, don't worry if it's a little bit patchy, because we are going to be covering it over with white later. But what our next colour is going to be is it's going to be some Blood Angels Red. And we're going to apply this over top of the Chasvray's eye. We're going to be applying it over the top of that part of the shoulder that you can see just there, that we haven't done anything on. And again, doesn't have to be perfect, we're going to be covering over with white. We're going to apply this over the top of the Tau symbol on the chest. And we're going to apply it over the top of this fin up here, and over the bit of fabric, well, leather strap, just there on the dagger. And so with that all done, we're then going to take some Black Legion. We're going to apply this over pretty much all of our remaining details, excluding this kind of central panel here on our Chasvray. And on the others, if you want to leave the occasional panel, you absolutely can. We're going to be doing that in the third colour, which is going to be some grey. With all of that Black Legion applied, we're then going to take some thinned down Retributor Armour, and we're going to apply this over the top of these little kind of stabilizer plugs. Like that. And we're also going to apply this over the top of the symbol on their shoulder. We've got more little plug things here on the gun. There's usually a big one just here. on the jetpack. And we've got the little Tau symbol just here on the bonding knife. And we've got the pommel and crossguard of the knife as well. And with that all done, there was one paint we actually forgot to do, which is to take some Basilicanum Grey. We're going to apply this over top of that last chest panel in the middle here. We've also got two other little panels on this guy at least, next to the bonding knife. Like that. And so with that all done, we're now going to add some shades, and the first of which is going to be some Nuln Oil. And we're going to apply this over the top of all the black. And so with that all done, we then take some Carroburg Crimson, and we're going to apply this over the top of the gold and the red. So with those shades all applied, our stealth suits are now what I would call a Warhipster battle ready. Very, very simple, isn't it? So what we're going to do is we're going to take them to the next level. And we're going to do this by adding some layers and some highlights. And the first of these is very obviously going to be a layer because, well, they're not bone coloured after all. They are, in fact, going to be white. And that's exactly what we're going to do next. So we're going to take some thinned down Corax White and we're going to apply this over the top of all the flat panels where we've done our Seraphim Sepia, just avoiding any of the recesses where our shade has settled. So with that Corax White all applied, they should be looking a little bit more complete. So what we're going to do now is we're going to highlight all of that white. I'm going to use some thinned down white scar to do exactly that. So with our white now all finished, what we're going to do is we're going to take some thinned down Russ Grey and we're going to use this to highlight all of the black details. So with that all done, what we're then going to do is we're going to take some thinned down Evil Sunz Scarlet. I'm going to use this to highlight the red. So with that now done, we're going to take some thinned down Dawnstone. We're going to use this to relayer the grey bits. And with that Dawnstone all applied, we're then going to take some thinned down Administratum Grey. I'm going to use this to highlight the grey bits. So with that now done, what we're going to do is we're going to take some thinned down Liberator Gold. I'm going to use this to highlight all the gold. With that Liberator Gold all applied, what we're then going to do is we're going to take some thinned down Ironbreaker and we're going to apply this over top of all of the little lenses. And with that Ironbreaker applied, we're then going to take some Talassar Blue. And we're going to apply this over top of all of those gems and lenses. And so with the base is now complete in the, well, same style that we usually do. Tufts from Gamer's Grass, Sterling Mud, Tyrant Skull, Dry Brush, Black Templar for the rocks, all that good stuff. Our XV26 Stealth Battlesuits Kill Team, to give it its full proper title, is now finished. And they're really simple, really quick to do. Like almost as simple as a Space Marine. In many ways, simpler than a Space Marine, which is really awesome. If you enjoyed this video, you love the channel and you'd like to support me further, you absolutely can do so by heading to patreon.com/warhipster, just like all of these wonderful, amazing people have done. And alternatively, you could become a YouTube channel member by clicking on the join button below, exactly like these fabulous folks have done, scrolling up on the screen before you. There are so many of you out there that it really takes my breath away, and I cannot thank you enough for everything you do, as without you I wouldn't be able to keep making these Contrast Plus videos. And if you really like this video and you want to send me a little thanks, just click on the thanks button just below this video. Don't forget to share it, like it, comment on it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and to make sure you stay up to date, don't forget to click the bell icon. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon in the next one. Happy wargaming.